Ask Reddit by Colleen Carceles. What's your city of choice if you get given $500 KUSD year but can never leave that city? A place where the beer flows like wine. Where beautiful women instinctively flock like the salmon of Capistrano. I'm talking about a little place called Aspen. PFFFF. I don't know, Lloyd, the French are assholes. Pretty happy where I am in Vancouver, BC. The high cost of living is the only serious flaw with the place, but with a free $500 K per year, that problem would go away. Low crime for a North American city, mild weather by Canadian standards, and nice parks outdoor rec. It's a nice place if you can afford it. Apparently, the world agrees, which is part of why it's so expensive to live here. Vancouver's great and I was thinking it too since I have lived in Burnaby and know about Van a lot. The only problem is that I can't leave the city and it's not that big of a city and it'll get boring really fast. Even if I have the money, plus not all of Van is that good. San Diego, specifically Conrado, it's like Elysium there. Having lived in Ocean Beach and North Park, San Diego for almost 20 years, I would certainly be happy surfing daily on $500 K year. In the mid 90s I lived a block from the beach on $25 K year. Tilted Towers. That money would go way farther in Greasy Grove. Osaka, Japan. Tokyo was my pick. Can't leave the city? Not remotely a problem with Tokyo considering how absolutely massive it is. Barcelona, for sure. That was my first thought too, but as an American I think I would end up missing all the trashy things that I love about the US. I'm going with Miami instead. Helsinki. Lived in the area since 1999. I wish it wasn't so, but Burlington has declined severely over the past 5 years in the same way as San Francisco. Lots more addiction and crime. Friends have been robbed. Other friends are afraid to walk on the streets at night. Sad to say it is no longer the near utopia it was once. Honestly, here. Perth, Western Australia. It's quiet. People are quintessential Aussie, great value and laid back. There's a wine region embedded in the city. Plenty of microbreweries. Amazing beaches. The Perth metro area extends to what were once known as beach holiday getaways, so you can still live that vacay lifestyle if you want. Summers are hot, winters are mild. Honestly, it's a great place to be wealthy. As I'm getting older I'm seeing the beauty of the boring. Boring is good. Boring is relaxing. Hey, now I lived in Perth for 2 years. Lovely spot. Bassendean area, worked at airport. Sydney, Australia. Great beaches, great food, amazing harbour, nature trails, and it doesn't really get cold. Rome. I'd stay there for the coffee, but I can't stand how they drive, even as a pedestrian. Complete maniacs on the road. San Sebastian, Spain. Oh, nice choice. I wouldn't call it a city, but yeah, I guess it technically is a small city. New York. The city never gets old, although I grew up there so I'm partial to the seasons. This is my answer, especially since OP clarified it includes the entire metro, which is huge and spans 3 states. It's a metro with diverse activities and can fit almost any lifestyle that you can think of depending on where exactly you live. Santa Barbara. You know that's right. Never leave as in never ever ever ever? Like not for a weekend? Yes, correct. Edinburgh, Scotland. Love Edinburgh. But it would be torture knowing St. Andrews is right around the corner and not being able to go visit the fine folks there. Chicago. No city has invigorated me like Chicago. This is the answer for actual seasons. You live on a huge freshwater reservoir, really good food, okay beer, weed, etc. The only thing about it is all the Illinoisans living in it. I'm a scrawny boy. Melbourne, Australia. Perfect, I already live there. Now how do I get my yearly 500k? Tokyo. Cape Town. Live like an absolute god with that amount of money, in one of the most beautiful places on the planet, and could use the money to do a ton of good and make a huge impact without leaving the city. I was looking for CT. I'd take Stellenbosch over CT though, my heart is in the Boland. Guess I'd go live in Moab and be a trail bum all day. Minneapolis. Midwest niceness but also some international culture, 4 proper seasons, low incidence of natural disasters. Campgrounds and natural areas within the metro area. Vegas would be banging on $500,000 a year. Vegas or paradise? Vancouver, Canada. Surrounded by stunning natural scenery, offering outdoor recreational activities, or thriving arts scene, and a high quality of life. Spent many years in Vancouver. Toronto, Canada. Close enough my family and friends could visit, plenty of stuff to do, and I could afford a nice apartment even with the ridiculous prices. London. I love London, but man, I'd need the type of money that OP is offering to be able to live there comfortably.